Hello everyone. Today, I want to retell the movie A Wrought Night, a film about how friends decided to have a bachelorette party and called a stripper, but something went wrong. 2006, Jess, Alice, Frankie and Blair are college BFFs having a blast at their last party together. Jess moves to Australia, but promises the girls not to forget them. 10 years later, Jeff becomes a candidate for senators, but loses the competition because he behaves too stiff. Preparing for the election, she forgets about the upcoming wedding, but Alice does not leave her in quiet, demands a bachelorette party and they rent a house in Miami. Jace invites girlfriends to have fun and relax, forgetting about life's problems. At the airport, the girls make a real commotion and quickly run away from there. Upon arrival, they meet with neighbors without complexes and settle down in a chic mansion, having found a swing for adults in one of the rooms. At the restaurant, the girls are joined by Pippa, Jess's best friend from Australia. Alice immediately does not like her. She plays a trick on her, trying to prove which of them is the real bridesmaid. Having gone to the toilet, Frankie was able to get banned substances, and invites the girls to relax by powdering their noses. The friends go to a nightclub, and break into it to the fullest. After the club, they return home and call a stripper and pizza. Having met a stranger on the threshold of the house, the girlfriends take him for a call man, and are looking forward to a hot dance for Jess. At some point, Jane, who was dancing for the girls, starts acting too brazen, and Jess pushes him away. Alice decides to seize the moment, but such a gift was clearly not the right size. Having fallen over, the man hits his head and cannot get up. It soon becomes clear that he is dead and the girls panic and do not know what to do with the body. The thought of calling the police disappears, since none of them wants to go to jail. In addition, this may put an end to the career of Jess and Blair and she will not be able to sue the child from the ex-husband. To bring the girls to their senses, could another call at the door. Trying to get rid of the witness as soon as possible, Pippa takes the pizza delivery man from him and drives him away. Instead of dealing with the corpse, the girls decide to grab a bite to eat and get some rest, stress eating hot pizza. They remember that Uncle Blair is a lawyer and can help them. Peter calls Jess to find out how her bachelorette party is going. Shocked, she almost talks about what happened, but her friends snatch the phone out of her hands in time and smash it, deciding to use it to contact a lawyer disposable phone. Frankie and Blair go to town to buy a new SIM card. At this time, Jess, Pippa and Alice realize that their house is made of glass and is visible from all sides. Having covered the walls with blankets, they feel safe, but not for long, because a neighbor's dog ran into their house. Not afraid of bites, Pippa returns the animal to its owner, and eliminates the threat of exposure. Trying to hide the corpse, the girls drag it to the garage, but at that moment the door starts to act up. Without thinking of anything better, the girls hide Jay in the only windowless room. Contacting Uncle Blair, the girls will find out that they could get away with anything, as long as they didn't touch the body. But in the end, the lawyer advises them to dispose of the body so that no one will know about it. Meanwhile, Peter's bachelor party is pitifully boring. And the call could diversify the evening of the guys, during which Jess almost confessed to the murder, and then hung up. Fearing that the bride might cheat with a stripper, Peter decides to go to Miami. In order not to commit forced stops, he stocks up on energy drinks, diapers, and illegal pills. On the way, Peter exceeds the speed limit and attracts the attention of the patrol police. Considering the driver strange, the police forces him to pass an alcohol test. Under the influence of pills and energy drinks, Peter easily copes with all tasks and does not arouse any suspicions in the cop. Having stopped at a gas station, he feels a trembling of his hands and cannot insert a card into an ATM. Then, accidentally blocks it. With no money for gas, Peter washes the windows of passing cars and hopes for a tip. Trucker offers money for intimate services and can sell a bag of white powder. Soon, Peter meets another man, ready to buy powder or provide services. Among drivers whose interests coincide, the guy manages to cash in well on them and finally refuel a little. After conferring, the friends realize that they are not ready to break their usual way of life. Jay was a private stripper and no one knows where he is. Deciding to drown the body, they take it to the beach and come into view of the neighbors, who are ready for different interesting experiments. As soon as the neighbors leave, Pippa throws the body into the ocean. Upon their return, the girls notice a security camera that could film everything that happened on the beach. Knowing about the neighbors' interest in one of them, the girls send Blair to them. Having seduced the neighbors, she offers to film the process on camera. They agree and make love to her on the beach, after which they admit that the security camera has not been working for a long time. Back at the house, the girls do a general cleaning and eliminate the evidence. They decide to have a holiday photo shoot. After taking a photo on the shore, they notice a body that has returned back in waves. The development of a new plan of action is interrupted by a policeman who demands to immediately open the door. The girls hide, and Frankie meets Scotty, who starts molesting the girl. She beats him so hard out of fear that he loses consciousness. Trying to drag the body, they rip off the policeman's clothes. They realize that he was the real stripper. Leaving Scotty in the bedroom, the girlfriends decide to take the corpse away in his car. Trying to get rid of Jay's body as soon as possible, the girls drive into the hole and the guy flies out through the roof. Returning home, the friends begin to swear and they reproach each other. At some point, Jess spends all her anger on her best friend and hurts Alice a lot. It turned out that she did not invite her to the holiday and did not communicate on Skype. Peter doesn't like Alice because she demands too much attention. After talking, Jace decides to take a shower and goes to the bathroom. A minute later, the girls hear some suspicious sound and find Jay's jacket and phone, whose location someone has tracked. At this moment, detectives knock on the door and demand to let them into the house. It turned out that Jay is a dangerous criminal who robbed a jewelry store and fled from prosecution. Seeing that he is dead, the detectives calm the girls and say that they won't get in trouble with the law. During the interrogation, Peeper sees a news story and realizes that the two not police officers, but accomplices of the robber. Hinting at Blair, she asks her to go get the phones and call the real cops. The robbers realize that they have been discovered, so they tie the girls up and threaten them with weapons. After taking a shower, Jess finds Alice's birthday card, in which she thanks her for many years of friendship. Realizing the mistake, she wants to apologize to her friend, and notices what is happening on the first floor drama. Hiding, Jess waits for the robber, and they neutralize him with hairspray. Having taken possession of the weapon, she forces the criminal to handcuff himself to the pipe and seals his mouth. Attacking the robber, the girl tries to protect her friend, and knocks the gun out of his hands. Alice manages to pick up a weapon and shoot the criminal in the leg, after which Jess finally knocks him out. Another burglar has freed himself and wants to escape, but is knocked down by Peter flying into the house. Jess reassures her lover, and confirms that she loves only him and is ready to get married this weekend. The next morning, the couple legalize their relationship. During a drunken party, Blair and Frankie reunite as a couple, and Alice begins an affair with Scotty. In Miami, killing criminals is considered a good deed, so all charges against the girls are dropped. Jess's assistant calls to let everyone know about her adventures in Miami. As a result, all television channels invite her for an interview, and the ratings for the post of senator are off the charts. A week later, Jace wins the presidential race, and takes the long-awaited post. In the post-credits scene, she and Peter give Alice a ride. Deciding to have dinner, the girl steps into the pasta pot, and finds the diamonds hidden by Jay, and the movie ends there. That's the whole retelling of the film A Rough Night, a film about how friends decided to have a bachelorette party and called a stripper, but something went wrong. If you like this retelling, then do not forget to like this video and click on the subscribe button, and you can also watch other retellings on this channel.